It's freezing here. Freezing. Hopefully it's warm wherever you are, because it's cold here. Did you guys have a nice day? I'm waiting for questions. Lexi had a great day.
Oh, it's her birthday.
Yeah.
And
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
I had Addie. Oh, I got accepted to UNA. Oh, not UMaine.
you know.
Really?
Congratulations.
Yeah. Wonderful. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm so happy for
What are
her.
you going to study?
Zoology.
Oh my God. Okay.
Study
Okay.
animals. Yeah.
Zoology. What are they, just like throwing
You're
you?
around here, all right.
So,
I just
those
know
of
I
you didn't
wanted
hear,
to be
Lexi got
animals,
accepted to
so.
UMaine, so we're all very happy for her. Katie, how was your day training? It was good. It was cold. Just out and about. Shannon and I took puppies out this morning. Then I was out most of the day.
How many
And
dogs did you get out today?
I knew you were going to ask me that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 today. 10 off property. But today we did a lot of on property. Well, in the feed room we worked on downstairs.
I heard about that. Were you with them all the time?
I was not.
That was the problem.
That was the problem.
Yes, we had a lot of complaints.
Really?
They weren't doing it right. And I couldn't get the camera going to the point where I could see what they were doing.
Oh, on the feed room table.
So
Duly noted.
However that happened, don't do that next week. We'll get straightened out.
Okay. And then everybody got their nails clipped today. That was a big training session. I find that that's equally as important, doing maintenance type things.
It's a lot warmer than running around some parking lot with a dog.
It was. I needed that for just a little bit at the end of my day today. Who are the hand holders? They can see you holding hands.
They don't
Jim
miss
and
anything.
Cindy. I've got to warm up these cold.
Yeah. Who did you train today? Off property we had. Oh God, I need to start making a list. There's so many. Orville and Jet, Wilbur, Seagram, Asher, Neko, Finn, Ruby, Pixie. How many is that so far? I don't know. A lot. A lot of puppies. Hello, hello. Where's Lexi going to college? UMaine. See if there's any others. We're light on questions. You always say jumping on you and pawing at you is unacceptable. How do you keep the dog from doing that? My friend's dog jumps on me, jumps on the couch, and paws me. And I've had many bloody scratches. I've tried no talk, no look, no touch, and a couple of other things like waving my hands back and forth, but nothing works.
Half of them sit there with jumping on her on the couch.
Yeah. And
I would have half a bottle of water and clonk them one.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
clonk them.
Take it to the next level.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some of the in the group. Pixie, she's still a jumper a little bit. Neko's a jumper. I mean, you can certainly. I mean, I find that swinging my hands at their shoulder blades, you know.
Clonk them a couple
But
times.
I don't just go like no. I mean,
No, you hit them if they get.
I hit them pretty hard. I mean, I don't inflict pain. They don't yelp, but it's enough to tell them what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah,
I don't know. Ignoring a dog and just letting it climb on you on the couch isn't
No,
going to work.
yeah.
They're just going to think that.
Grace does that around here. It's terrible.
And then the dog thinks they're dominant over you. So that's,
I don't know what they think, but they're not going to climb on me.
yeah.
You know, and if they do,
Buy a wiffle bat.
yeah, what you want to do is you want to startle them. You don't want to hurt them. You want to startle them.
Yeah.
And this startles them. It makes a crank, and you know.
Yeah, that crunchy sound.
And,
Sometimes people say
clonk 'em
cans
a
of
couple times
beans.
with that. Just once. If they do it again, clonk them again with it, and they should back right off. And if you
Yep.
possibly say no ahead of time, then you've really got it made, because then you can say no and he'll run off without hitting them. Well, that's the theory of it.
Yep. Well, that's all for questions. Anybody have a question?
Well, you got off easy.
I got off really easy. It's been a long day for me. I didn't get to the farm last night till 1:30 in the morning.
Really?
Because my
That's
flight
right.
didn't.
That's right.
I flew back from North Carolina
You
last
slept
night.
here, right?
I slept in the training room. It was 38 degrees in there. No, 48 degrees in there when I got back. I couldn't get the fire started, so I just threw like 40 blankets. I was warm, but it was late. It was
Okay.
late,
Come over here.
early. I could have. I didn't want to wait. My dogs were up here. If I had come up, they would have seen me. That's it. I guess. Oh, here's one. Have you ever trained a pup who are deaf and blind in one eye and only can see shapes in the other eye? I have not trained any deaf or blind dogs personally. I mean, we've had them here, some with.
I haven't had blind. Have
I mean, Boo is. I would say Boo
I? It doesn't see 100%.
doesn't see and hears. Okay, she doesn't see 100%. She can see, but I don't know what. I don't know to what extent really.
I've never had dog walking into furniture.
No, she knows my mom's. I mean, they learned
Yeah.
to kind of overcompensate.
Yeah.
She knows her boundaries and perimeters, but I mean, deaf. That Grace probably knows the best. I mean, that dog follows her everywhere. A riot.
That's correct.
And she uses her nose a lot to find Grace. She doesn't know life any different.
No,
And what
what
it
she
is,
doesn't, what she doesn't know is she doesn't know that Grace could tell her to lie down and stay somewhere, and I'll be back. So consequently, the dog is very unhappy when she leaves. She lies in front of the door, which is very cold.
Yeah.
But if we had just a little more training in that dog, to tell her to stay
And to relax
and relax,
and know that she'll be
that would
here.
be a wonderful thing for that dog to learn.
Hmm.
She can have him do it while she's working in the kitchen. You know? And
Carlene, they're asking what your yellow thing is.
Oh, that's a fancy.
Somebody said a piece of Swiss cheese.
Somebody give it to me, I'll demonstrate it. I'm supposed to be holding my hand up in the air. And I didn't know there was such a thing. But that's what it is. And it does. I mean, it holds it up. I mean, it holds it
Without
up.
feeling like you.
Yeah, I don't have to make any effort at it. Of course, then I fall asleep and it falls over. But you know,
It's still up, I guess.
it's up. It's very comfortable.
And it's supposed to reduce the swelling in your hand.
swelling in the wrist. The swelling in the wrist is the pain in the wrist.
Who was the star in training today? I had a couple. Asher is always very good. He did a really nice downstay today. Where were we? Home Goods. Kringle did surprisingly well today. She's coming out of her shell, which is fun to see. You know, from being in the ICU for so long, she kind of erred on the timid side. And, you know, interesting thing about her,
Oh,
Kringle,
Kringle.
she did much better today. She's one of those ones that you put the vest, like I'll have dogs that I'll put the vest on, they're still very like, oh, this is just so fun, and you know, we're just going to go play it, I'm going to lick your face. And they do well in training, but their personalities are the same really in the vest and out of the vest. Hers is like a light switch. But almost, it's in a good way. She's very happy out of the vest and like, oh, I can, she knows she's working already.
Yeah, that's
So when
fun.
you put her in a vest, she'll give you great eye contact. She'll do exactly what you ask her to do, but there's not a real lot of emotion in it. It's almost like, I'm focused on this job. So, and then as soon as you slide the vest off, she, you know, gives you the tail and the happy.
Somebody just said that about one of their service dogs.
That's very
Very
strict and
on-off
rigid.
switch.
Yeah,
I forgot who told me that. Somebody just told me that today.
really. That it's
It
a
is
very
true.
different.
It's about our dogs in general. They do pick that up.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
I agree. And I think eventually, like the other dogs, like Garnet and Pixie, they're just and Ruby, they're just happy all the time. And eventually they will be better at being more deliberate in the vest. But she, at such a young age, I'm just impressed that she's so... At first I thought, are you even happy doing this? But she is. She just has a different way of showing it, you know?
We definitely saw it in Emmett.
Really?
Emmett's on off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it came off at the Taxio Christmas party, you know, then Emmett could go be sociable. But boy, that vest on, he was all business.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's a good
Which is
thing.
we try to teach them that, you know,
Yeah.
your vest is on, now it's
Yeah.
time. And as soon as I pull the vest off in the car, I'm very like, kiss and love and happy and good job and all
The
of
man
that.
in coat and tie.
Do you go out alone with the dogs, or do you take them out one at a time into the store?
You know, it is funny. Wait
today-
a minute, wait a minute, I'm off and running.
Okay.
These, what are the schools you send young boys to? Prep schools.
Yeah.
At least from my age, when a guy went to a prep school and he learned to wear a jacket and tie to go to school, had a whole different attitude in general. And I found this true in Scotland, where they have to wear a coat and tie to school. That, you know, their jackets are all beat up and worn, and they look gorgeous. You know, they have these Harris tweed, you know, and they look so natural in them. Whereas you take an American kid and put him in a coat and tie, and oh my God, they're just not used to it. You know, it's very interesting. But
On
it's
their
true with the
uniform.
dogs too.
Yeah, I agree.
See?
Someone said, do you go out alone with the dogs, or do you take them out one at a time in a store? Sometimes I do have another trainer or volunteer going with me. Shannon, 47, was with me this morning. Most of the day I was by myself today. So a lot of times, at the age that they're at, they don't really have a long enough focus or attention span to go for a long trip anyway. So usually I'll put two in a car and do a loop through one store and then a loop through another store.
You need one of those things around your neck.
I have the card in my pocket thingy that says I have a dog in the
No, you put
Oh.
it hanging around your neck. Just
Okay.
Put it on your rearview mirror. And,
Okay.
yeah.
I will do that. But yes, they do only go one at a time in wherever they're going. It's kind of counterproductive to want two service dogs through a store.
Ah.
Let's see.
Oh, he's with us. He brought the good stuff. Oh,
This is for you.
Maybe an odd question, but will y'all try and prevent the dogs from going outside to pee and poo tonight, since the actual temp is -6 tonight minus the massive world temps? I think naturally they're just not going to go outside. I tried to exercise them a little bit after I fed them tonight,
Happy Halloween.
so that they would kind of burn off some energy and go to sleep. When we walked out of the kennel tonight at 4:30, they were already all asleep. So I'm hoping. I just can't see a dog going out there and just sitting outside, but we won't prevent them from going out. We still hope they'll poop and pee in their kennel and just come right back in.
Nice, too.
That's
I like it.
The booze goes in the bedroom.
Any sick dogs today? Not to my knowledge. Everybody seemed happy.
I'm not taking no sleeping pills like that. I can do the same with Benadryl and booze. A shot of liquor.
This is Cindy and they missed your name.
Jim.
Cindy and Jim.
I'm the only one allowed to have liquor on top.
It was fun watching the young lady with the braids train in the arena room. She did a nice job. Her name might be Sheila. No, that is Bella.
No,
And I thought she did a great job. I kind of showed her what we were working on with downstairs, so I'll have to talk to Carlene about that.
That's true, I think, too.
That's right. So, let me know.
Okay, I think that's all. It's 5:04 anyway. You guys have a great evening.
Now I'm going to stand up.
Good job, Kate.